When you're trying to get started with microcontrollers, the easiest place to start is with the Arduino. Well, you need your basic parts to be able to really try and get an understanding of what all you can do with an Arduino. And so, if you're just starting off all by yourself, you can go to Adafruit or SparkFun and buy a nice kit for $80 or so, and have all these kind of parts, and be pretty reliable that everything works as it should be. But if you're part of a group like a makerspace, you can go for a cheaper solution and have people that can help you if there's any issues with any of the parts. So we have actually put together an inexpensive kit of parts as a starter kit for Arduinos that we're offering to our members. Well, you have the Arduino Nano, which is the small form factor Arduino. You have a breadboard, which is a circuit where you can just put in components and have them be able to connect just by plugging them in without having to solder. So you can mock up a circuit before you try to actually build it. So it's easy to prototype using a breadboard. You have resistors, you have switches, you have LEDs.
Okay, so go back to that resistor.
Okay.
So it comes with what kind of resistors? Is it just one type of resistor?
It's a whole set of different resistors of different sizes.
Okay, it comes with a set. And you mentioned, besides resistors, you mentioned LEDs?
Light emitting diodes. So you can have bright lights that blink.
Okay. So it's basically, you're using this to prototyping on the breadboard that we're speaking of.
Right.
And you mentioned, so you said resistors, LEDs, and
potentiometers, like a volume control, so you can have a variable resistance.
Okay. And also you said buttons.
Buttons.
So there's more than one type of button on this kit.
Oh yes.
What kind of buttons are we speaking of?
I think they're all just the momentary contact.
Momentary
buttons.
contact, and is it just all? They're all the same? Do they feel different? Is it different colors?
Well, they have different button covers that you can put on.
And why is it that I see a bunch of wires and then a lot of straight, where it can only look like staples? What are those things?
Okay, these are resistors.
Right.
Here we have our LEDs, light emitting diodes. You have the little black and orange pieces here are our
buttons.
Our momentary contact switches.
Okay.
And then you have your red, white, and blue button covers. The long strip here are header pins.
Header pins. What are header pins?
Well, you may build a circuit board and want it to be able to plug in with something else. And so that, you can actually have your Arduino, and once you attach the header pins to the Arduino, you can easily plug it into the breadboard.
Okay, great.
When it first arrives, it'll come in a little package where the header pins are separate. And so one of the first things you will need to do is to solder in the header pins onto the Arduino itself so that you can use it with breadboard. And that will be the subject of our next video. But wait, there's more. Well, one thing in dealing with resistors, you'll notice that they have, they all really look the same except they have rings of different colors on them. And so when you look at this card, it helps you to decode that. So you may need a 1,000 ohm resistor for your purpose. And so you look at the card, and so the first band you've got a 1, so you want a brown band. And then a 0 would be black, so brown, black, and then 1,000 would be your orange. No, pardon me. You just need 2 more zeros, so you need a red. So a 1K would be black, brown, red.
Okay. So it also comes with a card of reference, so you don't have to go
Correct.
trying to find it
Correct.
online, and you instantly have it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It will take a input voltage and convert it either to 5 volts or 3.3 volts. If you're working with a Arduino or with the Arduino Nano, you need 5 volts to power the microcontroller. But there are other devices that use 3.3, and so this gives you the flexibility to work with them as well. USB cable. To make the microcontroller useful, you need to load your particular program onto it. So in your program, you can tell it, what to do based on a sensor reading or based on, some signal, and cause it to turn on an LED or to activate a servo or even an electric motor. Really cheap. Well, this kit is available only to Red Mountain Makers members. It's a benefit of joining the organization. And we are currently pricing it at $30 for your Arduino Nano, the breadboard, the jumper cables, the resistors and other small parts, and the power adapter. Essentially everything you need to get started and to start playing around with the Arduino. The software that you need to actually program the Arduino is open source software, so it comes at no charge, and it's available from arduino.cc.